1, 2, 3, 4. All that she wants is another pizza with pepperoni. All that she wants is another pizza. Hey, hey. All that she wants is another pizza with pepperoni. All that she wants is another pizza. Hey, hey. All that she wants is another pizza with pepperoni. All that she wants is another pizza. Hey, 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 hey! Another pizza with pepperoni. All that she wants is another pizza. Hey, hey.
Hey. Hey. Thank you for joining us at RaptorKick. I am DJ Diddles.
Oh, it's Jay.
Rev here.
Oh, Blue's back.
Mac is here.
Well, we started the show a little differently. We had Jay's rendition of the intro song that you'll probably be hearing a lot more now throughout the future podcasts.
Or not if you never listen to us again. This is understandable.
Well, that's their that's their take on it. But Jay, how would you give us a little insight on what sparked the inspiration for that?
It's based off the Napoleon Dynamite TV show, which was Emmy winning, I believe, right? I think it won all the Emmys that year.
It won like 12 Grammys. Just for that one song.
That song won the Grammys, yeah.
It was really catchy, especially those two heys at the end.
There was quite a few heys, but those stuck out.
You're waiting for that third hey to come in, and it never does.
It will never happen.
It'll never happen. Everyone who's listening is all like,
still listening for that third hey. It's not gonna happen.
Maybe
Silence.
at the end of the
I really felt
episode.
it in my heart, and it was really romantic.
Yeah.
And Blue's back this week. So, Blue, how was that vision quest you went on last week?
It was terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible. I don't even remember.
Oh.
That'll happen when you take a lethal dose of Robitussin.
Or peyote.
Would it be lethal if she would have been dead, right?
Near lethal.
We'll go back and edit that so it just says nearly.
Are you kidding? There's no editing on
What?
the show.
Of course
Don't let
not.
any of you
I
think
wasn't
that
trying
we
to kill
edit this.
myself.
She was sick.
Just trip balls.
I'm not sure what you said. I think you said
trip balls.
trip
Like-
balls.
like
What
go
does that
on a-
mean?
Psychedelic road
Playing another
trip through
game?
your mind.
Okay.
Playing a game. It's a fun game.
I'm just gonna play another song, guys. Let's just-
Turning to the world of Mac now. I gotta hear this story.
No.
Oh,
Mac
Mac,
went-
by the way, I love your sweater. I love your
Mac.
sweater.
Awesome.
It's very Christmas.
As
it's a
usual, if only this was
badass
a visual medium, Mac is always dressed to the nines. But Mac went to the Wawa and caught a paramour's eye.
Hey, now.
So
I like those choice words.
Nothing happened. She was just making my sandwich, and she kept looking at me. And
She got lost in his eyes.
she got lost in my eyes because I have gorgeous eyes. So
Very masculine.
she was trying to give me my food, and all she handed me was the little plastic cup of my spicy peppers. And she's like, "Have a good day."
Pepper.
Oh, you're a spicy peppers on the side kind of
Yeah,
guy?
yeah. I don't want to put them in there
I'm a
because
pickles on the side, so
Yeah.
I'm with you on
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
putting nothing on the
So
side.
she handed me those, and my mac and cheese and sandwich were still on her side, and I was just like, "Can I get my food too?" And she's, "Oh, sorry, I didn't say it because I'm not a dick." But she just kept looking at me, and I was like, "Thank you," and I just ran away because I was really hungry and sick.
Flailing his arms in the air. Like,
You are a lady killer.
I didn't hear a word.
They're in my basement.
wish I could-
you ran away.
I wish I could be as smooth as Mac right now.
I didn't hear a word you said because I was lost in your eyes just now.
It happens. I can't control it.
I'm getting lost in that sweater you're wearing.
It's
Dude.
Argyle, man.
Argyle, yeah.
It's a deadly combo.
It's like a punch
Argyle
to the teeth.
and pretty eyes. Oh,
Now I
man.
kind of wish I was wearing plaid. 'Cause we had a plaid and Argyle thing going on. Now there's only one plaid, one Argyle.
Now you
It's
got
always
the
at
hippie
least
pattern.
I got like stripes.
once every week.
Tie-dye.
It's at least one Argyle, one plaid. That's the ongoing
he's
thing.
got the plaid,
Yeah, but definitely. What was everyone's Valentine's Day like? I know it's a touchy subject for a lot
I
of
was
people.
sick.
Yeah, you were sick.
There's a lot of porn watching
Yeah,
and sleeping.
Jay,
I went to a comedy show in Philly.
nice.
I have a
Yep.
fun story.
Oh,
Do?
We watched.
with you.
We were both sick, so we watched a Nicholas Sparks movie called "The Best of Me."
ah,
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Now, the edition I bought, I didn't realize it was the Tears of Joy edition. So it has
Tears of Joy.
yes, Tears of Joy, and it says on the back, Tears of Joy edition is an alternate storyline and an alternate ending. And I'm like, oh man, so there's like 2 movies. So we watched the alternate ending, and I mean, I don't want to get into the whole movie, but at the
No, actually, just
Oh,
give
you
us
wanna
a
get-
rundown of the entire movie.
all right, well,
Remember it.
we got time.
all right. Well, what happens is Cyclops and the girl. Yeah, Cyclops is in the movie.
Oh my
So they were in love as kids, but she was rich, and for some reason his family is like a Swamp Billy gang. They never explain what criminal activity they do. They're always just like, you better go over here, boy. And then they beat him as a child, like they beat him.
They're probably fucking horses.
Probably. I think
That's
it was
a good segue.
Segue.
no, we're not segueing.
Nicholas Sparks probably snuck it in there like, I don't want him to come out and say it, but they're fucking horses. So anyway, so they're in love, and then Cyclops goes to jail because while he's fighting his father, they accidentally shoot his cousin in the head. So he goes to jail, and then the girl marries somebody else and has kids. So he gets out of jail, and they're reunited by a funeral. And they're like, oh,
Who dies?
like,
Spoiler
Who
alert.
cares? Keep going.
yeah, it's not important. It's not important. So
Spoiler alert.
they're back together, and like the guy who died left them stuff because like he remembers when they were in love as kids. They have to like spend like this weekend together. Then they get back together. She cheats on her husband and stuff.
Oh wow.
And
It's okay. It's okay because she was in love.
yeah,
Yeah.
and her and also her
Cheating.
husband.
It's okay.
Her husband
when
was
you're
a
in
jerk
love.
because he always had a drink in his hand and he loved playing golf. So that's how they got.
Hello. Their baby daughter died.
That's how they got that
So
point
he's
across.
depressed.
You know, they're living the dream. You know.
Did he have an ascot too in every scene?
No, but he did. He always had a drink in his hand. He was always like, oh. So anyway, so Cyclops is like, yeah, that's how. Look,
This is really gonna be the whole movie. I didn't realize I got myself into this.
it's worth it. It's worth it.
Are we
Because-
at like the hash brown? Like, are we at the 50-yard line?
No,
Hey.
we're at the.
Hey.
We're only at 8
Like,
minutes.
You
no,
can-
no, I meant with
you
the
can-
story. I thought
We're almost to the point where it divides
Oh,
two
God.
roads. There's a fork in the road. All right, so she has a son. So anyway, Cyclops is like, we can't be together because you're married and you have a kid. She's like, you're right. So then they separate, and she gets a call. Her son was in a drunk driving accident.
No.
So they go to the hospital, and the doctor's like, your son was in an accident. He was ejected from the car. He has swelling on the brain, but he'll be okay. So then the son is like, he has swelling on the brain, then he gets better. And then it's like 1 year later, eventually Cyclops and her get together because they got a divorce. And everything's cool. And we're like, that was kind of like, there was no point for that accident. So then we went back and we watched the real version. Because we were watching the Tears of Joy version. The real version, everything's the same.
I'm so
Everything is
confused.
the same until they go to the hospital. She's like, your son was in an accident. He was ejected from the car. His heart got really hurt. He needs a transplant. Meanwhile, back in like Georgia or wherever, Hicktown, Cyclops is being pursued by his father, who shoots him and kills him. He gets shot in the shoulder. and falls to the ground and like dies. And I'm like, that's a clean shot. There's nothing over there. It's just shoulder wound.
I don't. That's not even close to the brachial artery.
No. Well,
no, that's here.
Nerds.
It's here.
Yeah, sorry, okay.
so guess what happens?
The heart transplant.
The heart transplant.
Oh my God!
He gets Cyclops' heart.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
She's able to love them both.
Yes.
Forever.
She's like, I'm gonna fuck my son.
Oh, God.
Segue. Is this a segue?
What animal would you put in your butthole?
Incest.
Jesus H. Christ.
Hamster.
Oh, you're gonna go with the classic hamster?
Jesus.
What if
Small
you?
enough.
Yeah, but what if you lose it? What you got to tie a string on it or
huge.
something?
Oh my God.
I get some
Yeah,
dental
you
floss.
do not want to be the dude who goes to the hospital with that hamster in your bum.
Because then he's going to have to shove a cat up his ass to get it out.
On you, guinea pig. Because if you're at the point where you're shoving animals up your ass, you need the girth. You absolutely do.
How the
and
fuck
they've got
do we-
those fat asses. It's like a natural butt plug. That's like the little fin at the end, so you'll never lose them in there.
Oh my God.
Right?
Blue.
Am I
What
right?
are you going with? What are you going with?
Am
We're
I
not
right?
weird.
What?
What would you go with?
I mean, classically, and I say classically, snake.
Like biblical classic? Like Adam and Eve?
Oh my God.
I just think snake is a
Yeah, makes sense.
I did not see that
Oh, no,
coming.
no.
Yes.
It's a snake in the garden? Is that what the joke was?
Oh my fucking God.
It's long. It's
Alright.
Slithery. It's practically lubed up.
Oh my
pretty much.
fucking
So
God.
you
That-
just lube it up,
that's
and
outstanding.
then you're good.
Well, we've hit all new lows in this episode.
Yes, aren't all
So
women like
Diddles-
trained to have stuff like
What
that?
about you?
No. No.
If you have to choose,
No.
You have to put an animal in your
If there
bum.
was a gun
No.
to your head
They said
I take the fucking
and
bullet.
a smorgasbord of tiny rodents,
I say fucking
reptiles.
shoot me.
Especially reptiles. You can pick a bird even. We're not excluding anything here.
a guy rolls out a
Full-blooded
carpet. Different animals.
this guy has a
No
gun,
one- no one
but
takes
he
you
also
on
has
the
a
fucking
plethora of animals.
Don't you know it takes you on the fucking ark? And he's like, I have two of every.
What do you want up your butthole? I want the unicorn.
And that's why there aren't any anymore. Oh my
God.
They got defiled.
Oh crap! I got hiccups.
I'm going with ferret because you can hold on to that the whole time it's in your butt. You got hold of that back legs, and it's doing its business. It's squeaking. You're like, yeah, hold on, buddy. And then you just pull it out, and his whiskers are all dirty.
I'm taking the bullet on that one. I put something up
You
my.
guys gave me hiccups.
Fun record.
I was totally unprepared for that.
I think you scared him.
I think you scared everybody but Blue.
You scared the paper out of my microphone.
Ah!
Well, speaking
I
of
was trying to scare it out of her.
Alright.
Damn.
speaking of movies,
No. Don't segue us
We
back.
want to talk about movies.
I want to talk about something completely.
The
out-
new X-Men movie.
No,
Aren't they making
no.
a show of
I
it now?
this past weekend I actually got out to go see Kingsman
Okay.
at the theaters, and that was actually surprisingly really fucking good.
Did anyone put anything in their bum?
No.
Tell me Samuel L. Jackson that fucking hat.
What? No. No. One. There was a fucking Norwegian like royalty girl that got captured, and the kid was like, "I'm gonna save you, but I gotta go stop this guy real fast." And she's like, "If you save the world, you can have sex with me in my ass." He's like, "I'll be right back," and then just fucking.
So she garners her safety for sodomy?
Yep.
What a classy gal.
Yeah, and she was royalty too.
This kind of movies I'm just not in. Like, I know we just talked about it.
I'm
Putting
not talking
animals
about
in our.
fucking animals going up asses.
I know we just talked
I'm
about.
trying to get-
I just know we just talked about putting ferrets in our asses and stuff. But there's just like that.
I think the actual funny part about that too was he was wearing weird like James Bond CIA glasses that have the cameras built into them. So the guy that's in the
Just
airplane.
Google glasses.
Yeah, so the guy in the airplane's all like, "Where are you going, man? We can get out of here now. We just saved the world and everything." And he's looking on the monitor, and all you see is her like dropping pants down and just an ass on the monitor, and he's like, "Oh, okay." And then he just like turns the monitor off, and it just fades to black. But It was definitely a really interesting movie outside of putting a ferret up your ass.
I think that would be an interesting movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd pay top dollar.
Can we get back to a steak though?
Yeah, I don't see what's to talk about. It's classic. It's classic.
It makes sense.
I'm pretty sure that's in Roman literature.
What do you
Yes.
think Dickens put in his ass?
Dickens?
Wait a minute.
Charles Dickens. All the classics.
Dickens.
Rome.
Oh man, we are getting back to it.
Oh my god.
We're taking it to the roots, man. People want to know this stuff.
Who wants to know this stuff?
Probably that guy in Morristown.
Hey, that
dude.
girl in that group, she wants to take a snake in the ass.
No, there was a cop in Morristown who kept putting his dick in a cow's mouth.
Yeah,
What?
It was a
Yeah.
cam's mouth.
Oh, cat. Oh,
So-
then it's underage.
No, yeah.
Oh my god.
Does that make it worse that he was
raped
that
a
he's a
baby cow.
bestiality pedophile,
Oh my god.
or is it not as bad?
I think it's
I like
gotta
when they're
be.
just
It's
right
worse. Like, it's
age.
worse, right? Like that.
I think
was
it's
like,
worse.
Yeah.
Took that
You're
cow's
gonna rape-
innocence.
Jesus Christ.
It just wanted to chew some cud.
It's gonna be traumatized now. Like you can't do that to a calf, man.
That's the reason why we should have structure on this show.
No, this is better
This
than
is very
anything we've had.
structured.
This is the best thing. We might actually have a view between the fucking song and this. It might not just be the fucking 5 of us watching this.
Oh my god.
You never thought about this.
You know, the first video has 34 views on it already.
That's pretty good. Thank
That's
you,
probably-
How many do we have to pay for? That's what I want to know.
people who are listening. Wow. I hope
We
you
appreciate
the 30 of you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, please send in your any like
Oh yeah, yeah.
right.
We have an
videos
email
of you
address.
having
Oh yeah, emails.
sex with animals.
If you have
or-
questions, topics you want us to
Whatnot.
address, animals you want to put in your butt,
Oh, yeah,
share.
Give
we'll
us-
we'll
Yeah,
read
yeah.
every animal out loud that you say.
You can email us at raptorkick@hotmail.com. Unfortunately, Gmail was already taken up.
Hey, Hotmail is just as good.
Hotmail. How's that still exists? That's what I
had
couldn't get
Hotmail.
over.
It's
Yahoo.
I
free.
love it.
I
wasn't gonna use Yahoo.
Gmail.
Huh?
I have Yahoo and Gmail. I haven't had a Hotmail. account
Hotmail
since,
has better
like-
features on it. I could delete stuff more easily.
I only got a Gmail because I had a Hotmail, and when I gave my email address to some dude, he scoffed at me like, huh, Hotmail.
That guy was me, probably. Like, 'cause I'm the same way. I'm like,
Do you think your
Well,
emails,
you have to have a Gmail
like
to,
depending on which emails you use, like which email engine, does it affect your like if you get hired or not? If you use Hotmail, like
Well,
will
if
they
my
I have, like-
Hotmail
send
was
you?
Lord of the Bling, so I can't use that any longer.
I have like 6 email
You said that,
accounts.
I'm not gonna tell you
And
the
yeah,
letters
I
again, so you don't
specifically
forget.
made a Gmail account just for my personal self. So if I decide to put it down in the resumes, they're not looking at like half the crazy shit I come up with on there, like DJ Diddles at Hotmail. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, no. Like, is there a difference, like, in as far as hiring? Like, oh, you use Hotmail. I'm not gonna hire you. Or,
No,
like,
no, no. It's what
Gmail,
your
or-
email is.
Okay.
Like, you know, hey,
have a
Big
Hotmail.
Dick 17, or like, you know, like how
That was.
No, just like that.
I gotta change it now.
I gotta look this up and
He's gonna
email
get
this
so
person.
many.
Please email bigdick17 at
happens?
hotmail.com with all of your questions.
I will not reply to any of
And
them.
please tell them what animal you want in your butt.
Just for fun.
I'd love to know who
But
that
no,
really
really
is.
though. And when you're hiring somebody and they're like, oh yeah, put down your email and we'll send you info or
Yeah,
you know
no,
we'll
I get
email
that. I
you.
was
You don't want to put
wondering-
down something that's offensive or something that's fucked up or something that they might not take too serious. Like, oh, this kid has fucking.
No, I get that. I
you
was just
know-
wondering if like which like company or
No,
whatever.
no, no.
search
They
engine
don't.
you use
Most
affects
companies
you.
and people don't really tend to give a shit on like, oh, he's using Hotmail. He's done. We're not using him. Fuck that. This guy, he's got a Gmail. We want him. Like, nah, they don't care about that. They care about what it says before that.
Yeah, if you use 69 or 420 as the letters, and that you're
I've seen the best one, Satan's Disciple.
I'd hire that
420.
person.
420. It has that.
Disciples,
If it's
420.
anything crazy
Satan's
like that,
disciple
At
420.
Yahoo.com.
667.
Yahoo? No, I'm not hiring him back. If it was
Six,
Gmail,
six,
I'd give him a
six,
recommendation.
So, just to recap, we had a song, then
I may have stolen
Kangaroos
that
playing
song.
guitar. All right.
then we had animals in our butt, and now we're doing resume help. So, if you want to get hired, change that email address. Penis Captain 69
At 420.
at 420. Just do all of them. Just put it all on there.
Unless what, you're trying to work at Hot Topic? Do they
Yes,
think this? Like, I don't know.
A Hot Topic, they're looking for the most craziest shit possible. That's
You're
my
not
opinion.
hardcore.
You're not hardcore in this.
probably what they
Email's
say.
hardcore.
A Gmail, get the fuck out of here.
We want Hotmail, motherfucker.
You better have gauges in your scrotum.
Yeah, to think like.
I was trying to think of the most hardcore thing.
Yeah. I'll make sure I
Just
get
put it-
on
yeah.
there.
And then this, lady men.
What? What?
Dicks
So-
or tits? Why not both?
I think that
So-
would be beneficial.
So
Or both.
you're out with a nice young lady, all right? You're having a great time.
No.
You start smooching a little bit. You reach your hand down there. You're like, Jesus Christ. That's the biggest clit I've ever felt. You're like, holy mackerel. She's packing something. Find out it's a dick. End of the night. Half drunk. Do you go for it?
Choose your own adventure.
Turn page 30.
Well, I'm a female, so probably.
I guess it wouldn't really. It'd probably be cool for you.
Yeah, because
You're like, oh, this is the best
I
of
get
both worlds.
boobs and I get
Exactly.
penis.
You try to get a threesome on that. She is happy,
It's
and you're
off,
happy.
first off,
Built-in
you're
threesome.
making out with a chick on the first date, and then your immediate reaction is go down and start fingering her.
First
Depends on
date.
what kind of girl it
Like,
is.
damn!
We're calling this a date?
Excuse me. Encounter. First
I spent a lot of money.
You're like, fuck second base, I'm rounding third. Like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
For all the
Face
ladies,
first in the home, boy.
for all the ladies out there, you know what you get when you go on a date with Jay. So if you're interested, email us at RaptorKick@hotmail.com.
Fucking Jay and Mac over here. Like,
We do provide chastity belts.
chastity belts for women?
Exactly.
And transgender. We're not discriminatory
Do
here.
not discriminate.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Why would you mention lady boys of all fucking things?
I want to keep it spicy. This needs to keep going.
Keep it spicy, keep it classy.
Don't-
Yeah.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about resumes again. What's the opposite of resumes?
Blieu is
Lady
looking for
Look, I'm just trying to keep the
legitimate
balance
resume
here.
help.
She has a limit.
I was really curious.
So
just
email us
curious.
resume help or
Would you
or
do
pictures
a
of
training?
lady people.
I'm actually really good with resumes, so
Oh my
send
god.
it.
Here's a question for you, Jay. Since you
What's
brought
this?
the fucking topic
What's this?
up,
What's this?
would you do a girl who was born a guy but was post-op?
That'd be hard. I don't know.
Depends on how good the surgery is.
There's
So I
I'd say about 90% good surgery. 90% good surgery.
Why is it only 90%? Why can't you just say
What's
she had a
the-
good surgery? Why were you like 10% of her dick's
there is a nut.
But wait a second.
Adam's apple is bigger than my dick.
Wait a second,
Not
though.
gonna happen.
Jay,
Blue.
there are girls who have really long clits. Like,
No, I know.
so
Yeah.
it could be considered a penis.
So
Wait,
are
wait.
you saying, are we
wait.
going between a micro penis and a huge clit?
Considered.
Trying to figure this
Wait,
out.
considered
the
a penis.
female
Like,
penis.
is there a classification system? Like, if it's long enough, it's a penis. it's in the penis kingdom.
It's more than 1 inch long.
There are some really small penises out
I want to
there.
get a tape measure out.
Oh my god.
What's the smallest penis ever? I don't know. Is there a Guinness World of Records that we could
And
look up?
I also want to
Looking
know
that up.
if
Smallest penis in the world.
the people that classify if clits are penises, depending on size, are they in the same building as the people who decide if Pluto is a planet? And do they compare?
Those are the guys with little dicks. They're like, if my dick's that small,
It's-
Pluto can't be a planet either.
I only have a
live in this world.
I only have a clit. Well, then Pluto's not a planet.
I'm pretty sure.
Fine. I'll make it
every
easy.
And
Scientist
these,
with
and
penis
these Milky
envy.
Ways aren't fun. They're bite size.
I'll make it easier for you, Jay. All right, 100%.
Okay,
100% good, clean.
Full transition.
Post-op was born a guy.
Would it bother me in the back of my head? Probably a little bit. I don't know.
Just
You know.
don't tell anybody.
How
I would say
drunk
she's
am I?
No. How about this?
Just don't tell
Appearance-wise, I'll say she's between an 8 and a 9. 8 and a
That's
9.
hard.
8 and a 9.
Oh man,
Really good body.
I'm sweating over here.
He's
Turn
got-
on the AC.
I want to
Nice-
know what
nice
his 8
breast,
and 9 is. Like,
nice
what's your
ass,
8? What's your
was
9?
born a guy. And this is post-op. And she doesn't have that like, oh my god, like raspy man voice either. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm sorry.
Batman.
Oh, that's sexy.
I'm sorry.
Her entire life.
That's so sexy.
No, I mean, she doesn't have like.
God, swear to me. There's only one thing that,
Answer the question, no. Answer the question.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It depends. I
Depends on what?
I have not found myself in the situation.
I know what you should
If I
say.
ever find myself in that situation,
I know what you should say.
what?
Ugly girl. If you know what movie that's from, email us at RaptorKick@hotmail.com. You win a prize.
You're plugging the shit out of that email now. Jesus
It's just a bag of beer cans.
I know what it is. Not
And
gonna lie, we
and a
really
crude
get-
rendering of a gorilla.
We
Playing
do a
this
lot.
way. Wiener.
We do a lot of drinking before we start doing these podcasts.
I drank a vitamin water.
I don't know why I'm thinking this, but I want to see like a movie mashup of like Batman and 50 Shades of Grey. That would make sense.
What, to stay on the topic, what if it was Batman and Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I'd watch that. I would watch that.
Keep the transvestite train rolling.
Question: Is Tim Curry in this Batman Rocky Horror Picture Show movie?
He's the Joker.
Yeah, he's
Then I'm on board.
he's the transvestite.
Then I'm on board.
Joker. Yeah.
Tim Curry can do anything.
I
Actually,
don't know.
give me
I'm
one
sure
best thing
Batman
you've
has
ever
a lot
thought
of
of.
psychological issues.
Batman
It
has
has to be,
psychological issues.
Yeah, of course he does.
Yeah.
There has to be a psychological.
He obviously
element
has
to
some
this.
problems if he's running around dressing up like a bat.
Not my diagnosis.
Who's
You might want to
diagnosing?
lighten up.
That was a quote.
I did a quote.
That's where that quote's from, and you'll win another prize.
I did a
That was
quote.
too easy.
I did a quote, and he did a quote, but it's all right. It's
Many
all right.
quotes.
No, you said Batman, Rocky Horror. I've seen the picture.
Yeah,
of
there's a
this
cartoon
before.
of it. Or a picture. A
Did I
picture.
just- did I
So
just
it's not
steal
even
a topic
original.
already?
You
No, it's
stole
a
it.
picture. It's not a cartoon.
Just like I did the.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, hey.
All right, so Batman is Frankenfurter. Joker is Riff Raff. Harley Quinn.
A rapper from the 80s?
No, Riff Raff was
Oh,
the
that's
bald.
Crisscross.
Yeah.
It's that white guy.
Look,
Harley.
it's
Harley
off
Quinn,
the rails now.
Harley
Crisscross
Quinn-
is in this. Is in this movie.
Oh, so they all wear their pants backwards, too.
You're an
This is
idiot.
the
Just
greatest
How did they
thing
take
ever.
Come
a
over and
piss?
take a look at this.
I'm not looking at it. I don't want to.
No, Robin's the. I can't remember if that was Magenta or the other one.
I never
And then
seen the movie.
what was it?
I've seen it, but I didn't get it.
Superman
I don't
was
care for
the
It
fucking
looks
guy,
like-
and Wonder
This
Woman's
looks
the
weird.
woman.
Barry Bostwick.
See?
and Wonder
Barry-
Woman,
yeah,
Susan
Barry
Sarandon.
Bostwick, yeah.
Susan Sarandon.
It's actually a funny ass picture. I don't care. It's funny.
It's got some good
Great.
songs.
Yes, this was
Mac and I don't get it.
Oh, I don't
We
get.
don't get the
Nor
appeal.
do I care.
I
We
just
don't
like the
care.
songs.
Woo.
Like Tim
We
Curry.
don't care about the
Tim
songs
Curry's
either.
cool in Home Alone 2.
And what? Oh yeah, Home
Home
Alone.
Alone 2.
Yeah. Oh wow, a friend of mine just posted online saying 50 Shades of Grey was awful. No shit, it
We
was
didn't see
awful.
that coming.
Well, did he read the book?
Like it
Damn.
matters.
See? So there you go.
Ah!
My lady sources who read the book and seen the
Oh, do
movie,
tell.
they thought it was good.
Oh, did their dangly bits get all nice and moist?
Dangly.
I think that classifies as a penis. I mean,
It could be a
That might
small
be that
penis.
snake tail popping
you
out.
have to get the chart.
It might have.
All I know is that I got like a 3 out of 10, so that
Apparently
makes
he's
me
got
want to
mommy
see it.
issues.
A 3 out of 10 makes you want to see it.
Yeah, because I like when movies are bad.
I hope it was so bad they don't.
I
decide
hope
to
it's
do the
bad.
sequel.
I hope it's bad but enjoyable. Like it's so bad it's
I'm
good.
sure it is.
How's
We
it
should
gonna be
watch it.
enjoyable?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
A friend of mine, a girl, actually seen it, and she was like, "Wow, I spent this much money to go see a porno," and I'm like,
Oh yeah, I don't
book?
want to pay money
Did she
for
read
it.
the book?
Why does it fucking matter if you read the book?
She's
Get
not
the
a real
book-
fan.
Oh my god!
That's right. We're,
Just like
we're
I'm not a
calling
real
all
fan.
you fake 50 Shades of Grey fans out. We're calling you to task.
How dare you?
Yeah. How dare you go see the movie and not read the book? You fucking dickheads!
Crack
did
a
that with
book,
Harry Potter.
Charles Dickens.
I don't like reading. Fuck reading.
Why
Well,
read
the
book when
best
you
of
can
me
see
was
the
a
movie?
book, but I didn't read it because the book didn't have the Tears of Joy edition. Didn't have like an alternate. Like, if you didn't like this book, there was a better ending.
More depressing ending.
It's another one of those choose your own adventure, man.
The ending I would have had.
Ah,
At the ending I would have had
goosebumps.
is
Nah,
Goosebumps had that one.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that
The
goes
clock
before
one. I
the.
had that. Yeah.
What's one?
The clock one.
Yeah,
Anyone
and
ever read
the
Jurassic Park Choose Your Own Adventure for Lost World?
really.
It's awful. And I only say that because I always got eaten by compies. So I didn't know how to put my finger.
Go to
in the
page 7. You eat.
I would be like, all right, skip ahead to page 30, and I'd lose the original page. I'd be like, oh, page 30 better pan out. Page 30 better pan out. Yeah, I
You're
always
eaten by
ended up
compies.
getting eaten by those fucking compies.
You were eaten by a tiny dinosaur. You die.
It's a rough life, man.
I always thought
Thug
you
life.
liked compies.
I love compies.
Just not getting eaten alive by them.
You know.
And Blieu is pouring herself another
Like
big
how
glass
much?
of
But
wine.
wait,
I gotta,
So
fin-
wait.
I gotta
Wait.
What are
finish
your
the
guys' thoughts
bottle.
on dinosaurs? Like if Jurassic Park was real, would it not be the biggest shit in the world?
Yes, I would
Like,
go. I don't know. I don't know how I would get the money to
I'd get a
go.
pet
I wouldn't
dinosaur.
care. I would rob a bank to go there. I would sell my grandmother's stuff.
I guess-
Unless I mean, unless
I would
admission,
walk
unless
over my
admission.
grandmother's grave just to get just to like view a stegosaurus from afar.
Unless the mission was like Disney, where it's like you pay for the stay, and then the get into the actual park is maybe a couple
so are
more.
we talking about like a
Tina!
timeshare at Jurassic Park? Because I don't think that would pan out in the end. I'm only going for a day, and I'm hoping it's not the day where everyone gets eaten.
No, I mean like you pay for the transportation, but then they have like those package deals where it's like you get the park tickets and a hotel to
Like
stay.
Jurassic Park cruises? Is that what we're
Not
trying to
cruises,
talk
but I mean,
I would
Yeah.
not get stuck on a boat with a
here? No,
T-Rex.
there's no way that goes right.
But that
There
would be
should-
the next movie.
No, well, there should be a cruise because it's an island, so you should have a cruise there. There shouldn't be dinosaurs on the boat.
and then you stay at a hotel
Oh,
for a
man,
weekend.
What would be even
There better
better
be,
if it was
like-
on a blimp?
Oh.
Like a Zeppelin.
Pterodactyl.
Took a fucking Zeppelin to Jurassic Park.
Blimps make everything better.
Zeppelin.
Like if you have
Because Zeppelins, I imagine they
Man.
stay afloat even without passengers for a long time.
Well,
So
yeah.
all of a sudden it touches down with no crew.
And there's hands attached to the wheel.
And it's rotten with Velociraptors.
what happened there?
That should be a movie in itself. 2 hours of just
We
rapping
just-
on that boat in 10 minutes.
No, 2 hours on the
just
Zeppelin.
solved Jurassic World Part 2.
We should be writers for Hollywood movies.
But to answer your question, though, I would go. I would definitely go to an island that had dinosaurs and shit.
Yeah, is there anybody in the world who'd be like, I fucking hate dinosaurs?
I don't
Like,
think so.
I don't think there's
Maybe.
anybody.
I
Maybe
think
The
people who
hardcore
totally,
Christian lady. Did you guys see that
the
video
people
on
who
YouTube?
don't believe in dinosaurs.
Oh,
There was
The
a lady.
devil just put dinosaurs in the earth to tempt us.
just,
That people have said.
no.
That and there
Tempt-
was a lady. There was a lady that
they
went
Tempt
to
you to do what? Have sex with
no,
what
they
them?
was
tempt-
it?
they
She was like a
tempt you.
chaperone for her kids on a field trip, and they were talking about dinosaurs, and she's like, "No, dinosaurs didn't exist. They were not created by God, or some shit like that." Like this lady was acting like all serious, like she wasn't playing to any games or anything like that, and this guy was recording her on his cell phone, and she was just all like, "Oh, dinosaurs weren't real," and it's like, then what the fuck is all these bones?
Oh.
So Blieu, real quick. You asked me what they were tempting.
What's up, bro?
It's the devil is tempting their faith in God by claiming that dinosaurs exist because the Earth's only 3,000 years old. You know, and so dinosaurs can't exist.
Yeah,
That's really
'cause
weird.
That's preposterous.
Because everything in the Bible is so accurate.
Well, well,
It's absolutely literal. We all know that.
speaking of the Bible.
Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, now we're getting real.
No, well,
What's wrong with the Bible?
I
We're
dated.
gonna get back to the snake in the garden, please.
So it was 2007. I dated this girl, very pretty, big, big boobs.
Tracts of land.
Tracts of land, and everything was good. And then she says she doesn't believe in dinosaurs, and I was like, oh fuck.
Deal breaker.
Deal breaker, exactly. Because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have a RaptorKick podcast in the future. And she's like, I don't believe in
She's gonna be
dinosaurs.
Like, oh, is that just a bird of prey?
And I said, but why? And she's like, because they're not in
Wait
the
a
Bible.
minute.
And I was like,
Behemoths walked upon
Yeah.
the plains of the
yeah.
Plateaus.
At one point, Jesus rides a dinosaur.
I think is it Triceratops, Stegosaurus?
I want
No, he
Oh,
rides.
raptor?
No, he rides a Brachiosaurus.
Oh,
Named
there's
Littlefoot.
there's actually no Brachiosaurus.
Littlefoot?
They
named
don't
Littlefoot.
exist. No. Brachiosaurus do Brontosaurus.
Yeah,
Doesn't exist.
no, Brontosaurus and Apatosaurus are the same.
Yeah, Potosaurus, Brachiosaurus, no Brontosaurus.
No brontosaurus?
Brontosaurus, yeah. Littlefoot was a lie.
What?
How dare that
I can't
cartoon
remember.
lie to
That's
me.
like my
It's right
favorite
there.
dinosaur.
Well, you're beat for your dinosaurs.
That's not even the.
Pick a new
that's
one.
Not even a real
Because
dinosaur.
that
Let me just bring everybody back up to
I'm just
speed.
really sad about brontosaurus.
Hey, no third hey.
Can we order a pizza?
No.
Oh, we got Chinese before we got here, Mac.
I'm sorry.
Did you
I
want
You
didn't
got
some?
say
pizza.
I want
We
pizza.
got cold pizza.
If you like
All I want
pina
is a pizza.
coladas
It has pepperoni.
You want that?
and
All
getting
right.
lost in the
You
rain.
can have it later.
Okay, I'll have it later.
We can't make pizza live. Well, it won't be live when you guys listen to it. Also, for all the creationists that left, sorry, but you're wrong.
Speaking of religion, we're actually in the beginning week of Lent.
Yes.
For all the Catholics
It's
out
not
there.
fair because it's Lunar New Year.
What?
What?
Lunar.
Why is that not fair? Like the damn Christians taking our Buddhist holidays. Is that it? Like,
Well, I'm
Yes.
Catholic. That's the reason why I brought it up. And I'm just.
Is
like,
anybody? Are you?
You can't be like, can't eat meat, and I'm like, I'm supposed to eat right now.
do you eat meat today?
I'll admit it. I had a fucking Italian club sandwich earlier, and I had a fucking American hoagie just now.
Yeah, you're not supposed to eat meat on Ash Wednesday, and then every Friday during Lent, you're not supposed to eat meat.
But
Not
apparently
how.
they changed that.
But why?
Apparently the rules have changed. Yeah, you're not supposed to eat meat on Ash
How did it
Wednesday. Guess
change?
what? I ate meat on Ash Wednesday.
What the hell?
Excuse me.
How did it change?
Because
Who
the
made
new
this
pope
up?
is actually kind of a badass and said
Yeah.
we're taking out some old rules and saying no. But either way, you go to
That's a
church,
rule. Don't
ask for
eat meat.
forgiveness, and then hey.
Are
but
you giving anything up
Another
for
man.
Lent?
I'm
making a
glad
rule.
you asked me for that. I'm giving up soda. So for the entire span of Lent, I am not drinking soda, and I
How long
came
is that?
Till Easter.
yeah.
The hell?
Like,
I
Hey.
can't do it. I tried.
Is there anything?
I've done it in the past multiple years, and surprisingly enough, it for some people, especially people who drink soda a lot, it can be challenging. I drink soda a lot once in a while, but I can control myself to the point of don't do that. But the other night I picked up Jack Daniels and I was tempted to grab a Coke to go with it. So I had something to drink with it. I'm like, fuck, I can't do that because I gave up soda. So I'll grab some Blue Moon and chase it with that.
Just a little bit of ice.
Or drink
yeah.
some
Jack on the
seltzer.
rocks, man.
No,
Sir.
just
Gives you the bubbles.
Wolf.
woof.
Buzz's girlfriend.
Once again,
shit.
Are you giving up
send us an
anything
email
that I
for
don't
that
know
reference,
about?
and you'll win a prize.
Are you giving up anything that I don't know about?
No, I don't do that anymore. The last
Are
thing I
you
ever.
Catholic?
I am Catholic, but the last thing I gave up, I tried to stop whacking it for full time and land. I probably got 3 weeks in, and I
3 weeks. I only got 3 hours.
yeah, I was doing really good.
I've
I'm
turned
releasing
off
the
twice
hostages.
since we started this podcast.
Yeah, I got.
I can't.
I was just avoiding.
Is that what you were doing in the bathroom earlier there,
That's
Jay?
exactly what I was doing.
He was like, "Yeah, man, I've been in this place for 3 minutes. We're
singing
talking
about
shit
that.
Going in the ass.
Anytime that I'm not talking, I'm jerking off.
He was in the bathroom like, man, that chick was 90% post-op. That's good enough numbers for me.
I don't care about that 10%.
You painted that picture.
I don't care if she's got that goatee.
At 5
Tickle
o'clock.
your balls.
That snake going in the ass. Fucking gerbils.
It's a guinea pig, man.
Whatever.
Straight.
Yeah, he was the
I'm a
guinea
guinea
pig
pig
man. Guinea pig in the ass and a half dude. In his
No, 90% chick.
A half dude
dude.
sitting on your
Her
face.
one hand is still a guy hand. She's like a
Seinfeld?
she's a Bond villain.
That could be a good villain.
Just say. Oh my god.
She's ripping loaves of bread straight in half.
Oh, God.
Oh my fucking god.
That's fucking funny.
Good evening, Jay. Oh, that deep voice just comes out of nowhere.
Oh, man. So what about you, Mac? You giving up anything for love?
Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Obviously, no. I haven't fucking practiced any type of religion since I was like, I don't know, I was
A
like
young
10.
lad.
I don't care for it.
Yeah, I haven't gone to church in a while, so.
Yeah.
I know we try to keep religion out of the podcast as much as possible.
What?
But,
No. Let's
but
talk
it's, I
about
mean,
religion.
well, yeah, and I'm saying, like, I think this is one of those
I
few
could go
times.
on a rant.
Yeah.
so
Wait.
I'm not.
Why are we keeping religion out of the podcast? Oh, do you not want to offend people?
Well, not even
I think
so
we're
much
past
I
that.
think
We really are.
Snakes and
past
gerbils
If
in your butt.
religion is
I
gonna
haven't did
offend
it.
them,
The classic snake in the ass,
Like,
Yeah, but for the one person who's listening with a snake in their ass, they probably feel very accepted. They're like,
They're like,
thank
I'm not
you,
the only
Blue.
one.
gonna pray to their snake god.
So like, it is very classic. Careful down there.
Well,
now we just lost them.
I mean, seriously, you like, have you ever had like a pet snake
So-
and you're looking at it and you're like,
whoa!
I've had a guinea pig, but I never actually put him in my butthole.
Like, hey,
you know what, Mr. Nibbles?
Mr.
You're going
Nibbles.
up there.
Today's the day. You're going on.
I'm thinking about it, but I shouldn't.
It's like E.T.
Oh, ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, oh my God, what's going on?
Ooh, a dark hole.
So you were raised Catholic, right?
I have no idea.
Okay, fine. What about you, Jay? What was the religion that you?
Methodist. Yeah,
What
I'm a
is
fucking
that?
Protestant.
What? Yeah.
Okay, so Methodism is an offshoot of the Anglican Church. Church of England is
Okay.
known as Episcopalian
Okay.
in the States. Yeah, it's just it's your average fucking Protestant, you
Why
know?
is it different from?
Fucking nothing.
No.
Yeah,
No, really, it's
Like, why
weird.
is it
You know,
called
we
Methodist?
get new pastors every
yeah.
10 years.
My brother's wife is
about
Methodist.
it. There's nothing really special about we have like potluck dinners and we're not allowed to have wine in church. But that's
Weird.
About it. Yeah.
Well, I know
It's,
Catholics and was it Protestants? I think it is. I mean, I know
Those are the two offshoots of Christianity.
Yeah, and I mean,
Outside
like,
of Greek Orthodox.
yeah, like
Shout out to
Protestants.
the Orthodox.
Like Protestants are
Hey.
like no, like well, when I think of Protestants, I always go back thinking of what is it?
Puritans.
No, the meaning of life with Monty Python.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, there go the Catholics. Yeah, they don't believe in any of that shit. They just whatever.
No,
like,
Oh yeah, they don't wrap it up.
yeah.
but that's in America.
Every
you're starting
sperm
to
is
have
sacred.
that where the Protestant dominated areas of America. The
Oh,
Bible Belt,
absolutely.
they only teach abstinence.
Yeah.
They're not like, hey, put something on your dick before you fuck somebody. They're like, no, the only way to get to heaven is never fuck anybody until you're married and
If
have
you
awful
reach-
sex with someone you've never been intimate with before in your life.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, well, you'll have a wonderful marriage, but you've never fucked them before. That's an awful idea.
So then you'll have nothing to, reference to. Like, you don't know if it's
you'll
good or
just be
bad.
like, yeah.
Do
So
you?
it's okay.
You'll
You
never
don't
know
know.
if
How would you know if
blowjob's
you're gonna be-
bad or not.
You
So
don't
if-
know.
like,
I didn't know they were
Jesus is alive.
supposed to not to use their
It's like
teeth.
it's like eating a corn cob. Is that what it's supposed to be like?
I wonder when like the first blowjob took
But that
place.
way you can't really
made
tell.
Eve. Adam was like, I gave up a fucking rib.
No way. He was like,
Yeah,
fuck you, Eve. I'm doing the snake in the ass.
Hey, devil, come over here.
You got to buy the car or you test drive the car before you buy it.
Do you think there were any Protestants who on their wedding night, they were getting pretty hot and heavy, he reaches down and feels like a big clit. And that's where the classification, he's like, we gotta classify this shit before we get married. Gotta
Is
put
this
these people in
natural? Like, hey, is your wife's, kind of big?
He's looking through the Bible like, doesn't say anything about Eve having a dick. Just the rib. It was a rib.
Wouldn't it be
Oh,
like fucking himself then? Because it is his own rib.
No.
Yeah, no, it's like masturbation every time he was fucking Eve. Because he was fucking himself. It's like, okay, you clone yourself, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you fuck that clone. Is it masturbation or is it gay?
No, this is a good question. I've spent a lot of hours on this.
I've been pondering that, yes.
You clone yourself. It's an exact clone of Diddles. You both are fucking butt naked. You both fuck. Is masturbation or gay?
It's incest.
Well,
It's no, because you're not twins. You are the same person.
but not the same gender.
But you are.
Are you
the same
talking?
gender.
Well, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
you.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Are you?
You in a wig.
No, he's talking about the Adam and Eve.
I'm saying the chromosome of my clone.
Okay.
Would that
So
make,
if we're not going to be able to get science into it, it's because it's magic. It's the fucking Bible. We're not going to be like
no?
but
Fine.
but
Science
Eve is
aspect.
brought of the
Yes,
rib and
yes,
yada,
but
yada.
Eve was female.
Okay.
So if she was a clone of Adam, but was the chromosome that was different, made her a
Incest.
female.
There's a lot of incest in the Bible.
Yeah. So if Adam and Eve are the only people,
Yeah.
and they only have 2 sons and one kills the other,
And a daughter.
where do all the people come from?
They had a daughter.
Oh, they have a daughter too.
They
So I
did?
guess
So does that
Yeah.
mean we're all brothers and sisters
Lilith?
on
That's
this
why they
table?
always.
So we
It
can
was-
all- can we
No.
all fuck
Oh, you're fucking your sister, bro.
And they had a.
Lilith is
You-
Adam's first wife.
You
Yeah.
sister fucking
Really?
motherfuckers.
Either like Jewish or Hebrew. So I don't know.
No, I could have sworn they had 2 sons and a daughter.
Lilith is Adam's wife, first
Yeah,
wife.
which just appears out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
She's the evil one.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because it's the Bible and it's a woman. They're all evil.
She was
Whoa,
redheaded.
whoa, what?
I'm pretty sure she was
That's-
redheaded too.
literally, you guys get married, and that's about it. Every other woman in the Bible is a total bitch, and nobody likes her. Name your other favorite woman in the Bible.
Besides,
There's none of them. They're all just
Rebecca.
just pull that name out of your
Yeah,
ass.
you're just like that sounds like a Jewish name.
Well, there's also Monica and Phoebe. Oh,
Wait,
Rachel.
which one is it?
Rachel.
Rachel is a
Okay.
bitch. No one likes Rachel.
Friends, you know.
I see what you did there.
Exactly. I've been watching it way too much.
You know, I made a
Coming
joke to
back,
somebody.
everybody loves Raven.
I made a joke to somebody once, and
Please
they looked
don't.
at me like they were pissed off at me when I said this. I said, you know, Jesus loves everybody. You know, Jesus never had a hurtful bone in his body. But if Jesus was allergic to fucking cats, would he still love cats?
Yeah, I'm sure there was like an herb or something that fights off cat
No.
allergies.
That's called the. It's kind of like the omnipotence fallacy. It's in The Simpsons. Can Jesus microwave a burrito so hot that he himself can't eat it?
Look, this question ends friendships, okay? I asked my
This,
From first
this was
experience.
brought up from last week.
I asked my very religious friend this question, and she screamed like theological fallacy. And next thing I know, we weren't friends anymore. But it also might have been because I asked her best friend for a lap dance. Look,
That would've done it.
Jury's out on that one.
Well,
So
I mean,
glad I didn't know you that time.
he was.
You have a
Should've known
sordid
you.
past that I would never believe, Rev.
He was-
Really?
Hey, after high school,
I can
everything's
tell you
down.
some stories.
Jesus wept.
I
But
guess we're not going to answer that question then about the burrito.
No, there's
What do you
no
mu-
answer. It's a fallacy.
Yeah.
There's no answer.
it's like saying, like, hey, like I got into a online
Explode
argument.
a robot in I'm sorry, it's not a fallacy. It's a paradox. I apologize.
There you go.
Like Terminator?
No,
Bum bum bum. Segue.
no,
It was cyclical.
paradox. I actually remember getting into an argument with a whole group of people.
I can't imagine you ever getting into an argument.
Oh, wait, hold on.
It was the best argument ever because I found out about this group on Facebook. A friend of mine posted on there, and it showed up on my news feed. Apparently, this whole like Christian community was boycotting Target because apparently they were starting to sell like anti-hate like clothing that was supposed to be like, you know, supporting gay rights.
Was this relatively recently?
Yeah.
No, this was actually maybe 2 years ago or something.
I remember
so
this.
Oh, yeah, like within the last 5 years.
Ellen was also their spokesperson.
Yeah.
That's a big part of that too.
Okay,
No,
well,
she
I
was
missed that
JC
portion.
Penney.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, is that pennies?
Yeah, she
Oh,
was
who fucking
pennies.
cares? All right, now
well,
I'm wrong.
It's all
Disregard anything I say because 90% of it's untrue.
well, regardless,
just
That's
like that
about
post-op
ladies.
chick.
90% not me.
all of these people on this community board were just saying, oh, I'm never shopping at Target ever again. Oh, I don't want to shop at Gaymart. Oh my God. And it's like, what's the big fucking deal? I mean, because the flip side of it was all the proceeds that they were getting from selling all the clothing and everything else was actually going to go to, like, you know, communities and groups that support and are all about, like, you know, people that are in that lifestyle and to help them and shit like that. And they were like, oh, fuck Target. Target sucks. Oh, they're all going to burn in hell, blah, 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 blah. And my friend...
People just get
That's such like a
upset.
Jesus-ly thing to say.
Yeah.
I love when they're like that. They're like, gays will burn in hell. You're like, but Jesus wouldn't have said that.
Exactly.
He would have been like, hey.
Yeah, Jesus is
That
a
guy
pretty cool
disagreed with me,
dude.
but I love you. And everyone would have been like, now I'm confused and sad.
But that was...
That
That was
reminds me
my-
of a wedding I went to.
Oh,
What about that
You've been
whole?
confused and sad at a wedding too?
No, I went to this wedding and it was very like religious and
Duh.
like I know there was some gays in the audience
Okay.
and the homily or whatever wasn't really about like these two people are together. It was all about like these two people are doing it the right way. Pole goes in the hole.
What? Tell me
And it was-
how you can say
I've
that.
actually officiated a wedding, and I want to use that next time. Can I?
you can use it at ours.
I will be like,
No.
all right,
Snake
Ryan.
goes in the grass.
The
See
snake
this-
goes in the butt.
But it was just very like
And
against
just
gays.
like
and
a
I-
guinea pig,
You will borrow your love
right
to
in the
that tight,
bum.
to the tight hole of love.
This is some pretty good stuff, actually.
I really
But go on,
think
go on,
we should, like,
Raf.
record our wedding.
No, that's it's just very
Oh,
like
okay.
it just seemed very like hateful, and as a wedding,
And
Yeah,
that's
who-
one thing I
who-
never
How do you start
understand.
your life together with hate?
yeah.
That seems like a sad.
And I
thing.
told her
Yeah, we just brought it
I was a
down
friend
so
of
real.
the friend of the bride, and she was like, "What do you think of my wedding?" And I was like, "I feel like you just hated on gays the whole time." I mean, it wasn't her doing the homily, but
But still.
Did you say that to her?
yeah, I was like, it
That's
seemed.
terrible.
Yeah, I was like, she was like, "What do you think
I
of
know
my
that
wedding?"
just
Terrible.
right afterwards. Was
I-
you like still in the dress, and you were like,
No.
you had a shitty wedding."
No, I drove
Oh my
3
God.
hours back and forth
Mic
to this
drop.
wedding, and all I got was like some gay hate. And I was like, man.
He wanted gay love.
Yeah, I was
But-
like, I
but you
want to
know
see
what?
some gay love.
You know what? If that's the case, I would be second guessing that friendship right there. If you go to like their supposed wedding and all they're doing, like especially the priest or whoever is gay bashing and shit, I'd be like, yo, if you're okay with that kind of shit, I don't think we can be friends. I have a lot of friends from high school, college that are either gay, lesbian, transgendered, or whatever. They're the coolest fucking people I've ever met in my life. But no, I mean, hey, their sexual orientation is none of my fucking business, and it doesn't bother me. But when people are like, oh, they're faggots, oh, they're dykes, they're rug munchers, they're cocksuckers, I'm like, you don't even know them.
I was
And it-
trying to become gay, but it didn't work out.
I was trying to get you to become
Please
gay,
tell.
and it didn't work out.
Now tell us slowly and in depth.
What would you
What
lick?
happened?
When I was in high school, I was in bed with this like other girl.
Wait, slower.
Wait.
I'm gonna be. Jay's gonna take a bathroom break. I just can't keep going. No, don't stop. What?
Don't stop.
No, like I was just like in bed with her
Hey.
because like to me, just being in like the same bed with another girl is like a sleepover, so it didn't matter.
Did you guys have a pillow fight?
No, and then she like turned over and she's like, I feel like I should kiss you right now. I'm like, wait, what? So then I felt uncomfortable and I was like, I guess I'm not gay. And then another time in high school, this other girl like wanted to hang out with me and whatever, and it turned out she was like kind of engaged to another guy, and she was hinting at a threesome. And I was like, I don't feel comfortable with this either. And she wasn't even attractive.
High school life, man.
Yeah.
She wasn't even that attractive.
That's what didn't seal the deal. If she was hot, you would have done it.
I mean,
Like,
Wait,
she was
wait.
kind of a togo.
If she was hot, you would have done it.
and I mean, I don't know. Like the other girl that I was in bed with, she was pretty
Take that
hot.
one in the yes category.
I don't know.
Was he an
I was
Uggo
just surprised, huh?
too? Was he an Uggo too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It was like one of those like creepy ugly couples.
Oh, ugly couples.
Creepy
I've
ugly
been a part of one of
couples.
those before.
It's like I don't know why, but when like they're really ugly, it's really creepy. But when they're like,
No, the uglier we are together, the creepier.
but when you're attractive, it's not as creepy. Is that bad?
No.
Like,
There's
it's
actual
really bad.
like psychological studies that say that you perceive people as more intelligent, the more attractive they are.
Or you're just
So
extremely
if someone
vain.
who's very ugly, you would assume is dumb or fucking creepo.
Sloth. Ruth.
I didn't. Creepy. I mean, it was really weird because they were kind of like easing me into it.
I kind of want to name drop here because I want to know. But I
Me
don't.
too. After everything's done.
After?
Yeah.
The
yeah.
After Hours podcast. I'll tell you everybody's
Hey, thanks for
name.
joining RaptorKick.
I just found the dog's G-spot.
Oh God.
No, it was just really weird because she was like trying to trick me into it or
Oh,
something.
she tried to trick you into it? She was like,
What?
hey,
Weird.
does this smell like chloroform?
Just
Like-
come in this room.
like,
Oh,
hey, you wanna,
my
like-
fiance is naked.
It's like, hey, you got 3
No.
What? It's like, wait,
She-
what?
She was like, "You want to practice some ninjutsu?" I'm like, "Sure."
Ninjutsu.
There's so many layers to this story.
Hold up.
This story is
Wait.
She was like, hey, you want to practice some
I was
ninjutsu?
like,
So,
"Sure,
this is how-
whatever."
Was she Asian?
No.
So that is a little racist too.
But
This
no,
is
they're
how-
like one of the
necessarily.
they're like
White
the
people don't
non-Asian. They're like the
She's not
non-Asian
dudes.
couple that were
She's
really
not-
interested in like Asian cultures.
Yeah.
I
So
know
it's,
people like that.
Yeah.
so it was like really.
They're what?
And
Interested
then
in Asian culture?
and then like
Well,
I
you
was
just hang
like
around
just
with a lot of
using their
Asian people.
computer, you know, at their house and whatnot because they
Just
invited
sat
me
on the
over.
computer and just
And I was
was
just hanging
like,
out.
we should
And then
totally
like
get her to
I
come
saw these like
over.
Asian female pictures like.
Oh,
in
you
their
found the
browser.
folder of us naked.
And I was like, why are there all these
They're
Asian
not
women?
Asian, so it was all they were into. They were like, we like Asians
Oh.
so much.
Yeah,
we
so they were
fuck
into
Jesus
Asians.
Christ.
one. Oh man, they tried
So they
to
were
trap you.
they were trying to trap me,
They try to
and I got
cause
creeped
you.
out.
You're like,
And
you
I
know
was
what
like,
Asian bukkake is?
I'm
God
not
damn
sure what
it.
we're trying to do here.
So they were gonna lure an Asian into their house with the promise of ninjutsu.
Oh, and
And fuck them. I love this.
Then
no, and
fuck
the
'em.
girl, she,
And they were ugly. That's how I got Blieu. I was like, you wanna do some ninjutsu?
no, and the
Let
girl.
me
So
show you my moves in my garage.
I only hung out with them
Tell me
Why
once.
is this Taekwondo? And now I know why another
Kumite.
succeeded.
Also, yeah.
No,
I should have done ninjutsu.
the
That's so
friendship
much cooler.
ended over like.
And always
okay.
have a snake in
Hold
it.
on. I want to
Wait,
hear this.
shut
I want to hear
up.
this. How'd the friendship end?
It kind of ended because like after I hung out with them that one day, it was creepy, and then she like needed a calculator for some reason for class, so she came over to my house and asked me to borrow a calculator, and then she stared at me with her eyes like all like weird.
Undressing you with her eyes?
Wait, please tell me. Did she have a lazy eye?
No, no,
Okay.
she was like
Weird
she was
eyes.
she was looking at me like all longingly and was like holding my calculator, and she was like, "I've never kissed a girl before."
Like,
And I was like, how is this relevant
And
to
then
the
what happened?
calculator?
And then what?
She
happened?
correct
I was
her.
like,
Shh. Let her talk. Let her talk.
I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say to that, but you can borrow the calculator. You don't have to give it back or anything, but
You clip. it.
you're welcome.
I have a question. Do you think she really needed the calculator, or it was just another Asian stereotype? Like, oh, she must have a calculator. She's good
no,
at math.
I think she was just using it as a way to see me again.
She wanted to see
She
you
wanted
all
to see me
right.
again.
She just got in your room. She's like, now that I have you in your
She's
room
trying to
all by
recruit me
yourself.
into the threesomes.
It's like 1 + 2 = us.
Oh,
It's really
God.
strange. I don't know how I got involved in that, but it was really weird. At
Well,
some
I
point in time, I was like wondering, where are my parents? Like, don't they? Know,
Where's
don't
my
they,
mom? Where's my
don't
dad?
they want to know where I'm
I
at?
need an adult. I need an adult. And she's like, I am an adult.
This is so far the best episode for actually.
Yeah. Oh, I get hit on by gay guys all the time.
I know you do. I have to
It's-
fight some off.
It's pretty
but-
great because I feel like they hold themselves to a higher level than I do. So to get noticed by one, I'm like, I guess I'm doing all right.
It's true.
Yeah, I wish that I was gay because I'm at a certain sort of like gay standard I'm the bear cub, man.
Yeah, man.
If I was gay, I'd have a niche to myself. There's no women who are out there like, I want a guy who's like a little fat.
There are women, the chubby chasers.
The chubby chasers.
Not like there are gay men. If I was gay, I'd have a gay man tomorrow, and he'd probably be pretty good looking. Because usually the ones, because I'd be the bear, and then I'd have like
you'd have like a little whatever they're called.
Yeah. There is a very derogatory term which we're not going to use.
What about you, Mac?
Oh, really? You're not
We'll just call it the little spoon.
Little spoon?
Call them the little spoon.
What is it? What's the term?
It's called a twink. But we're not.
Really?
Yeah, but it would be so much easier in my life if I was like, fuck, just suck some dicks, man.
Have you ever like tried
Time to suck today's dick.
Try
to become gay?
No.
But one does not try to become gay.
Yeah, you're either gay or you're not.
Just remember though, if it's a small enough dick, it's a clit. So you're all right. Technically, you're not gay.
See,
Well, I was trying to prove that.
Information I could have used.
I was trying to prove that. Like, I was trying to prove that. Oh, I can choose to be gay, but then it didn't work out.
No.
One does not choose.
I learned that you can't.
You're like,
I just learned that you can't choose.
You can be bi-curious,
like,
but you can't just say, I think I'm gay today.
I think I was bi-curious, but that was it.
It's either you like dick or you don't, and that goes both ways.
But I did kiss a girl, and her fiance got mad at me. It was really weird.
I'm not touching that subject.
Wait,
I
what
know
now?
too much about that. I know too many stories like that.
I was at a Hogan's restaurant, and I was dancing with a chick.
Hogan's restaurant.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, Hulk Hogan. He has a restaurant.
The Hulk Hogan restaurant.
Yeah, he has like a whole like statue of himself.
Was the Hulkster there?
Hulkamania, run him
He showed up, but he didn't.
Oh man,
I was waiting for him.
Well, he missed out.
I was waiting for him.
Hey, Hulkster, this is for you. Well, lesbians.
I was really looking forward to seeing him.
Nice.
Yeah, brother.
I spotted him at the mall one time.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
actually
'cause he
never
lives in
seen a
Florida.
celebrity in person.
I've seen
quite a few. Cherry Hill, every
I've
6
met
months.
Mark Summers
Yeah, you
at
know.
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Not creepy.
Now, why were
know.
you both in Bed Bath & Beyond?
At the time, I worked there, and he was shopping.
That makes sense.
And then my friend was like, there's Mark Summers on the other side. I was like, no, there's not. So I took an item that belonged on the other side of the store, and I went over and I was like, holy shit, it's Mark Summers. I got an autograph and everything. Awesome.
I found Bruce Timm hiding behind a sign one time, but he didn't want to talk to me.
The closest celebrities I ever got was definitely going out to the conventions in Cherry Hill, but they're like a lot of
Was that
old.
Monster Mania?
Oh yeah, and a lot of them are like older now. But when you look at them and you think back to all the classic movies you've seen them in, it's
Like Flabby Freddy Krueger.
no.
Like, oh.
But I mean, like
He
you know,
doesn't even need the mask anymore.
he's not that bad.
I don't know what these people look like.
But no, I mean,
Just
like,
going-
even like some of the newer movies and stuff like that with like a lot of the actors and actresses. I mean, you go there and you're thinking to yourself, you know, hey, you know, they're just regular people. But when you're in line and then you get a chance to actually see them, I'm sorry, mate, I fucking lose my shit. I'm like the biggest fucking fanboy in the world. I'm like, oh my god, I know you are. Oh my god, I'm fucking retarded right now. I can't even speak right and have a conversation with you because I want just fucking like take a picture of you and be in it.
Oh man.
I'm like that
Freaked me
fucking.
out and we're not.
I'm that kind of fucking fan. When I get right, but I keep it all
the
together.
ones who's like, can I touch you?
No.
Can I smell your hair?
No, like I'm
got a pair
the
of scissors
fan.
in
Need a little clip of your hair.
I'm like the fan who's waiting in line, like I'm gonna keep it together, and then I get there and I'm like, I sound like a fucking idiot trying to talk.
Have you ever
to them.
cried?
No, never cried.
I don't believe you. I think
No.
you got too emotional once.
Nah,
Like,
nah.
once you
I've
had,
never
your
gotten
favorite idol was like,
never gotten choked up, never cried or anything. I will say this. I did get really fucking overly excited when I got to meet PJ Souls. She was the redhead who got strangled in the original Halloween. She was also in Stripes with Bill Murray. She was the hot redhead. She was in the original Carrie. I mean, she's been in a lot of shit.
she was the one you got really excited over?
Yeah.
Is she still hot?
Never remember her.
She's a little bit older, but yeah, she's still a good looker.
Is she like Karen Gillian? Scully?
Oh
No, that's Gillian
Gillian
Anderson.
Anderson.
Fucking
You're
idiot.
thinking of Karen Gillan as Amy Pons.
Amy Pond.
Damn.
What's wrong with you
I
tonight?
know.
How about Elvira?
Oh, yeah. I don't care how old Elvira gets.
Sexy.
Really?
Yo,
I haven't seen her
with the
recently.
wig, without the
Pull it up
wig.
on the horn. I want to see what Elvira
Big
looks
titties.
like.
Big old ditties.
But Scully,
But,
man, she has aged like a bottle of fucking wine.
Gillian Anderson.
I like her.
Wait, who do you want me to look up? Elvira? Oh,
She
man.
still looks good. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Dude.
Is she like
And she
Mr.
had a
T?
lot of
Like
work
she doesn't
done?
age?
No, she doesn't get work done or anything.
No work.
No, she was the
I
last
don't
public
believe it.
appearance that I read online that she actually went to was Tim Burton's Frankenweenie. She actually showed up with the wig and the whole Elvira outfit on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could
She
prank
could
my
still
weenie.
she could still fucking rock that.
Yeah.
Just bear with us for a
Take a
minute.
Oh, there it is, right there. Okay.
We're all jerking off right now.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Circle jerk.
Yeah, there she's right there.
That was originally a name for this podcast.
Jay, do you want to practice some ninjutsu?
Absolutely.
Her in
But
2014.
you have to come
right
to
here.
my house, and we can't wear pants.
I got a snake. We can.
See, she doesn't look that
I'll
bad.
put the.
I also have a guinea pig.
Do you want the
Which-
rattler or the fangs?
Oh my god.
Where'd my guinea
Let's
pig
see,
go? Your snake, you know.
Man.
That'll be a double.
Wait,
That's not a bad picture.
Yeah, if your
That's
snake,
a good way to get a snake in your ass.
if you if you have your snake eat enough rodent, turn it into like an anal bead. So
Yeah.
you have like
Space
a
'em
It's
ribbed
very organic
Doesn't
of
look
you.
that bad. She doesn't look that bad.
Man, we're really
organic
thinking.
fucking snakes, man.
Yeah,
We're
that
giving a
that's
lot of
in
dating advice
2014.
this
That's like last
episode.
year.
Hey, if you're into bestiality and anal
Oh
beads,
my God.
we just blew your fucking mind.
And if you're ugly and want a threesome, try luring your prey in with some ninjutsu.
No. Just try looking more attractive.
Yeah.
It might
Don't be
work.
ugly.
Yeah, don't be ugly.
Don't be creepy.
Watch, she's one of our 35 fucking views. Of all the people, that one of our 35. Like, I
can't believe
that.
Oh.
I still have that
Remember the
calculator.
Yeah, this is PJ Souls, the girl, lady I got to meet.
Oh, her?
Yeah, she was like,
Womp.
oh fuck off, man. She was like I said, she was the redhead in Carrie and a few other stuff, man.
Were you disappointed?
Yeah,
in that?
he
I
was.
was very disappointed.
When
Aw.
no, I got I
Everyone has different
really got fucking like star-studded on that one because she was in the original fucking Halloween. She was in Stripes, which is one of my all-time favorite movies.
All right,
I would
who's
be
your first crush,
star-studded.
guys?
First crush, Amy Jo Johnson.
Is that the Pink Ranger?
That's the Pink
Yes,
Ranger.
it
I
is.
was gonna say because I think that's the answer of everyone here.
Her
except
and
for Blieu.
her.
Well, we're all done.
Wait,
Gotta
wait.
wrap it up tonight.
Hey, guys.
If we're talking about Power
Wait,
Rangers,
wait,
then it would be Tommy.
No,
And
who's
the
your
actress-
first crush?
And the actress who
First
played
crush?
Kimberly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell.
Oh yeah, Amber Tiffany Thiessen.
Something like that, yeah.
I like
Kelly
Mario.
Kapowski. Kelly
Yeah.
Kapowski.
I like Mario.
Her and
The plumber?
Amy Jo Johnson.
April from the
Oh.
Ninja Turtles. I don't remember what her name was.
Cartoon?
What?
The cartoon?
Both.
She was
listen,
she was
I'm not
fuck
gonna-
ugly in the
No,
movie.
man. Yeah, not in the movie.
All right,
but in
what
the
about you,
cartoon,
Rev?
Kid, man. I'm
Rev,
like, something
that
like
type
What about you, Rev?
jumpsuit. I'll probably say Kelly Kapowski and the Pink Ranger too.
No, it's
Respect.
Balma.
Oh my.
That was when I was in high school.
That's your first crush, man.
Who
That's
is
when I was
this?
in
Who
high
is
school.
this?
If we're gonna
Bulma
go
from DBZ.
serious, it's the
Bulma.
girl from second grade, the blonde from second grade. But
What?
You ever wonder how they turned out?
What?
I know
Like
how
the
she.
first-
I know how she turned out.
Good.
Oh, we're
Give me
doing.
the Roman
We're gonna
symbol.
do bad. We're gonna do
Ooh,
bad.
So you won out on this one.
Yeah, I did all right.
What? You
You
better.
dodged the bullet.
All right, Mac. What's yours?
I would have to say the Pink Ranger, too.
Yeah.
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 She's fucking sick. And then you watch it again, and then she's wearing, like, those 90s, like, spandex pants.
Yeah.
And it
So
still
it's
turns
like-
you on.
Yeah.
To this day, same thing with X Files. Fucking shoulder pads.
Oh my
That's
god.
why.
Yes.
Oh, because Scully, man, if I see shoulder pads, like that's why I had to stop going to church. Those old ladies in the shoulder pads. Would be a shit.
Really, that was
Right
the deal
in the
breaker there. Church, oh man, too many shoulder pads around.
Oh man, I'd be like.
What about
oh,
you,
man.
Blue? What was yours?
Do some unholy stuff.
Did you say Tommy from Power Rangers?
I didn't really have a crush when I was. I mean, cause I wasn't into dudes when I was younger like that.
Okay, what girl were
First
you?
chick
into?
truck. Yeah, I'm tongue tied.
First trick truck, he says.
Didn't really like guys or girls or anything.
Just kind of like I'm into myself.
Just snakes. Just snakes for you.
No.
Snakes. Why'd it have to be
She
snakes?
read Genesis and got a. It's not a chubby. What's the lady equivalent of a chubby?
I don't know.
What?
What? What are you
So
talking about?
so if you're a lady,
Yeah.
you don't say I got a chubby. What do you say? I got.
I'm wet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
What's a
sticky.
chubby?
But we have
A chubby, like, I got a stiff
Why
one.
can't you just say boner?
A moist.
We have a lot of words for boners.
Soggy.
And we're
do have
asking,
something, yeah.
Do women have different words?
I'm
for
packing heat. I got some
Getting
wood.
wet.
I don't know.
You're just
For
wet.
women, it's I'm moist. I'm wet.
I know Archer has the stoosh.
Archer's fucking
Well, we
awesome.
definitely need to have some more for women.
Yeah,
Like it's like a slip and slide down there or something.
What?
Like if I was one, that's what I'd say.
Floodgates have opened.
So viewers,
The Red Sea is
Yeah,
parted.
viewers,
yeah, send in your
what you
best,
call
send in
I
your
won't read them.
best female equivalent to
Lady boners.
yeah, lady boners. At RaptorKick@hotmail.com.
It's raining down there.
It's
do you know
like
what?
the rainforest? It's filled with an indigenous
You just start.
life? I don't
You
know.
just start singing the rhythmics. Here comes the rain again.
It's like a list, like the top
They're
50
gonna
list.
send us the lady boners. We
I
don't
can't
need to look
wait
at
that
it.
long though.
I want to
We
see
can't
how
wait.
original
Viewers,
they can
we
be.
believe in you. Please send us your lady boners.
With RaptorKick written across it.
Oh yeah, pictures. Pictures of lady boners. Oh, this is going to get weird because now we're going to find out the clit dick thing. We're going to look at
Get a
it on- we're gonna be
classification
like,
It's
system
an
going.
elongated
this one.
clitoris.
That one's
Is
a
what
dick.
it is.
That one's a
Absolutely.
dick.
I know it doesn't have balls, but that's a dick.
That's
Have you ever
90%.
seen an elongated
I'm
clitoris?
90%
I have
sure.
seen a big clit before, not in person,
Cat.
but in pictures.
I haven't seen one in person.
I had
Look
a
at
friend.
China, the wrestler.
I had
Oh
a friend
my
who
God.
hooked up with a chick who had an
Oh,
elongated
I
clitoris.
thought you said I was
What?
waiting.
Oh, like,
I had
I've
a friend
seen someone's
with one.
elongated
I thought you were
clitoris.
like I had a friend with a huge clit. I'd be like, how does that come up? Like, hey,
Well, sometimes when you do,
Think
Look
this
at
is
that fucking-
weird.
it can come up because if you're doing Brazilian waxes on your friend, and
Dear
you see their clitoris.
God, women are sexy.
Oh, here
Removing hair
like,
take away.
like if men can't be like, hey,
You want to shave my sack?
Wow, here we go. Here we go.
can I-
I'm
can I
sorry.
get- no,
Yeah.
You know what I'm glad is gone? Shocker. That people don't say that anymore.
Yeah.
What the
I
hell is
fucking
that?
I hate Shocker.
This.
I hate Dane Cook.
Oh, it wasn't Shocker. It was Superfinger.
Yeah, it's.
Who cares? He still sucks.
It really,
it doesn't matter. Are we getting into semantics of how he was awful?
it really ruined
Yeah.
the Spider-Man villain for me.
Oh God.
What?
So Shocker
There's a
is
Spider-Man villain.
you put 2 fingers
In
in
the
the vagina, 1 in the asshole.
the
One in the
asshole.
pink, one in
in
the
the
stink.
asshole.
Yep.
But Shocker the villain was Herman Schultz, and he had vibrator gauntlets. It's like,
My favorite thing was you had the teaser, 1 finger, pleaser, 2 finger. Then there's the Shocker, Spocker, the Rocker, and the Showstopper. Email us if you know what that is. Or the
Another-
minivan.
The
The
minivan?
minivan. That's 2 in the front, 5 in the back. You got that one. I think that's a good way to end this.
And on that note, this
Oh,
has
what
been
kind of girls
another.
you're dealing
This has
with.
been another exciting edition of RaptorKick. I am DJ Diddles.
That was a fist in the ass, by the way. Back out.
Blue.
Jay, man.
and Rev. Hey.
We'll catch you all next week. Thanks for tuning in. Oh my fucking God.